I Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial for the Casa Grande Union High School 2023 fall show Crash Test Dummies. Yay! Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and smash the bell so that you get notifications. Now we're going to do this on this side. There's one slight difference. These colors will be switched on this side, but other than that, I'm gonna go start to finish through everything. I'm gonna see how speedy I can do this because this took like 2 hours. I'm really slow with my makeup. I'm gonna start with, can you see it? Elf primer. You want to put a primer on your skin before you do makeup. This is just to make sure that one, you're nice and hydrated underneath, and two, you want to make sure that all of your pores are smoothed out. Otherwise, you're going to have little lumps and bumps. I really should be using my mirror and not my phone. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put it on with my finger because I really don't care. Get it all up in there, all in the pores. Yeah. I gotta say, it was pretty hard doing some of this makeup, like on half of my face, because I was like, bronzer? Foundation? No. Anyways, okay. So I put my primer on. If you don't have primer, that's fine. You can also use like a moisturizer. I've used a moisturizer because I actually just ran to the store and get this for this tutorial. It's like $8 at Ulta. Okay, cool. So second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some foundation. Now, depending on your skin, you should get either a matte or a dewy one, a not matte one. A Pro Glow, I think they're called. I use L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte. I've always used this one. I have really oily skin, and so I like to look more matte than I like to look dewy. Dewy just makes me look like I'm sweating. So, just depends on your skin type. If you have more naturally oily skin, I would gravitate towards a matte one. If you have a naturally dry skin, go for a dewy one. Okay? Now, I'm going to just put some foundation on my eye and around my eye in no particular order or rhyme or way. I'm just putting some on my eye because I'm going to start with the eye and then you finish the face, because I don't want to get all of this beautiful sparkles on my face on my foundation. So I put it on my eyebrows and I put it on my eye, and I look like I have like a spot. This foundation does not match my skin. Make sure if you do buy a foundation that you match to your neck. Okay, you can see these don't match. Yeah, I don't care. Anyways, that's all I had. So, now that I can do that, I can start my makeup. I can actually start doing my, whatchamacallit. Man, you should see my setup right now. I have all of my makeup just whoosh. So, I used a couple different palettes for the eye look. I used this one, which, what is it called? IDK. IDK was called. It's a L'Oreal little palette that's silver. You can use whatever you want. I used a couple different palettes. I used some colors from here. I used a couple colors from here. And I used some colors from here. And I used some colors from here. So just like use what you need to use. But what I wanted to start with is a rather more skin tone color. Where is the brush? That's not been used. I think I used this one. Okay, I use like kind of a fat brush, and I'm going to go in with this more neutral color right here. This neutral color just balances out my eye and makes everything look more uniform so that when I put the rest of my stuff on, it looks okay. Now, if I mess up in this tutorial, I am not redoing it, so hopefully I don't mess up or say anything incorrect. Also, I am not a makeup expert. Yeah. I'm not a makeup expert. In high school, my mommy did all my makeup and my hair. And then I went into college and was like, oh, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. So, cool. I balanced it out. Looks nice. Now, I did take some pictures of how to do this as well, but what you want to do is start around the eye and then work towards the center. So we're going to start with our nice bases. I'm going to use, when it comes to dark grays like this, it's going to look really flat unless you layer a lot of different colors. What brush did I use for this one? I'll use this one. And I also have a paper towel down here where I'm kind of wiping off the color that I used before this. I haven't cleaned my brushes in forever. I don't care. Anyways, another thing that you should do is make sure that you're not wearing your uniform or the day, your show shirt for the day, while you're doing your makeup, because you're gonna get glitter all over you. So wear a shirt that you don't care about. I'm gonna go in with my lighter gray to add some depth. This is my, what is it? Storybook Cosmetics Wizardry and Witchcraft. I don't think they sell it anymore. They might. I'm just doing this gray color in the corner here. This is more of it's like a medium gray. And yeah, yeehaw. Don't forget to tap on the back, but do it over a surface you don't care about. Okay? One of my ex-roommates, she did makeup all the time. Love her to death. But she would always tap in the same places on the carpet, and now there's black spots on the carpet. So don't do that, yeah? Do it over a paper towel or something you don't care about. Okay, but make sure you tap. If you don't tap, you're gonna end up with a bunch of glitter and residue underneath your eye, and you don't want that. So I'm starting with just around my eyelid. I'm trying to avoid the middle of the eyelid, and I'm just going a wish, a wash, a wish, a wash. Windshield wiper motion. And I usually do 2 layers of everything. How am I doing on time? 6 minutes already? Oh gosh, I gotta speed it up. This tutorial's gonna last forever. Okay, so yeah, great, looks great. So professional. And then, what's this brush called? I forget what these kind of brushes are called. I got some in my eye. Not this brush, this brush. You wanna get like a looser brush. I don't know what these are called, but you want to get a looser brush so that you can blend it, because I don't want packed color unless it's my beautiful silver in the middle. So I'm going to blend it out because I don't want it to look super obvious. I just want that color to be there and exist in the space, you know, and make my eye look devoid of all life. Okay, cool. Now that I've done that color, I'm going to go in with another darker color. I think I was going to go with this one. I think is what I use with this eye, with the other eye. Hopefully. I honestly don't remember. And where'd that brush go? Where'd it go? Hello? That's not it. Oh, here it is. Cool. I'm going to use the same brush because I'm using a similar color. And this one, oh, I think I used the other color. Whatever. Doesn't matter. It'll be slightly different. This one, I'm also going to kind of come a little bit closer towards the center, but still not on the center. This is, again, adding depth. I'm adding depth. The more shades you add for depth, the more realistic it's going to look. If you just did one flat color, it's just not going to look that good. You know, it's just not going to look that good, just so you know. Okay, so layer those colors so that it looks nicer. Even if you feel like it doesn't make a difference, it does. I promise you. And oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looks great. Beautiful. And where'd my blending brush go? Oh, blending brush. That's what it's called. I love when I remember things. Blend it, blend it, blend it. It totally doesn't feel like it makes a difference, but it does. Okay, cool. Now, if I remember the sequence that I did for my other eye, this is when I start putting on my base. Which brush did I use? I think I used this brush. Okay. You know, I could use this brush. It's probably bigger. So I'm gonna wipe off this color. I have my SD and B colors on it. So, I want you to know that I'm terrible with makeup, and I've owned this makeup since like high school, and if not gotten new makeup, you probably shouldn't do that. But yeah, anyways, and now I'm gonna go on with my first sparkly color. Now this is the sparkly color. Oh, not that one. I'm not gonna use that one. I want to use this one. I like this one better. You see this, the top left corner? Does it have names on them? No. It's just a silver. This silver color is gonna go on the middle of my eyelid to act as my base for the rest of my beautiful color that's gonna go on my eyelid. And I'm putting this on my eyelid. Oh, it's really going on nicely. I feel like it didn't go on as nice in the other eye, but maybe that's because I used a smaller brush. It doesn't matter. If you are ever unhappy, you're like, man, this color just doesn't look right, like, just doesn't pop, you know? Use your finger. I know this sounds dumb. It's probably not dumb, but the oils that are on your skin, on your hand, can help enhance and brighten the color of the eyeshadow. I don't know if you can tell. Ooh, much nicer. So it helps enhance the color. You just have a shiny finger. So I have to wipe that off real quick. Yep. Oh, that's just covered in stuff right there. That's not clean at all. Whatever. Anyways, and where's my blending brush? Blend. Just the edges, not directly over top of it, because I like the middle to be nice and bright. But just blend it in. Oh, this is turning out way better than my other eye. Anyways, so then I'm going to add depth on the sides. So I'm forgetting this middle color. I'm going to come back to it later. I'm going to add in this little gray color right here. I'm going to use my smaller brush. I should wipe this off. What am I doing on time? 11 minutes. This is just the eyes. You can't do this on the bus. Tap, tap, tap. Adding in on the sides. Yeah. Trying to leave that middle part as alone as possible so that it just stays nice and bright and vibrant. Combined bright and vibrant for right just now. It's okay. Yeah. I feel like I just took off all the color on my eye. Whatever, I'm gonna do it again. Pack on that color. Remember, most of the time, eyeshadow does pack, looks different when you when you put more color on top of it. Okay, cool. I know you guys can't see any of this. This is fine. I'm on my phone right now trying to do this because I don't know. Okay, so I added one color and now I'm going to close that. I'm going to use another darker color to, again, enhance the difference. So I'm doing this third shade over here. Use this color, and I'm using the same brush because they're similar colors and I want them to match together anyways. Add in that depth. Don't worry if you start touching that middle section because we are going to go over it with the same color and then a brighter color again to make it look nice. Yeah. Okay, now your guys' eye shapes are probably going to be different than my eye shape, and that's fine. So just remember that do what looks best on your eye shape, not necessarily what looks good on my eye shape. So my middle looks pretty good, so I don't think I'm going to switch it out. Now I'm going to use this stuff. What is it called? L'Oreal Infallible. What color is this? Silver Sky. I don't know. I was just looking through all my makeup and found something that looked nice and shiny. And I'm going to use this color to enhance it. And I'm going to go back to this brush that I used earlier for the sparkles in the center. Oh, so colorful. Tap. Go back in. Oh, so bright. I love it. I'm just making like a column, like in the middle section. That way it's nice and bright in the center, because that's where I want it to be. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna take my finger in. I should probably use my pinky for this. Whatever. Okay, nice and bright. Yep, looks great. You see it? Yeah. Now, the biggest thing with smoky eyes is just make sure you don't go too dark. Okay, I debated using like a black, but it's just gonna make me look like I'm dead, you know? And I stay away from like black, because it might drain all of the life out of your eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go in back with my blending brush, blend in, make sure it's nice and blended in. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Cool. Now I'm gonna go into my inner corner and finish my inner corner. Now that I've done this, I do like doing inner corner flare. I just think it's fun. So this is my, what's it called? BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil. This has been through the ringer. Okay, like this, I had it in 18 to do my purple eyeshadow, and I also used it at NAU to do my yellow and blue, and then I also used it at SDMB for my red and yellow, and then I also used it at gold for my blue and yellow. So like I've used these like to the pan, but I still use this. This puppy has been around forever. Yeah, 2018. I probably should. Yeah, you see this number right here? That it says 24 months. It means 2 years. After that, you should throw it away. Have I throw this away? 18, 19, 20, 21, 2 to 3. 5 years later? No. Is that bad? Probably. Do I care? No. Okay, so I've been off this brush. I'm just using a little precise brush here. I don't know what this brush is called. It's just a brush. I'm going to take my lightest yellow color, which is this top yellow color here, and I'm going to use some of that first. How am I doing on time? 16 minutes. Okay. I'm also explaining things, so this will probably go faster when you're not explaining things to other people. So I'm doing my inner corner here, and I'm being pretty generous. I want to get some on my waterline on the bottom, and then just inner corner area. So I do that. I'm going to pack it on twice. And I'm hitting the pan. It's almost gone. I'm in the brightest part of my house, aka my kitchen, to do this makeup. Yeehaw. Okay, so I have some of the yellow. It's starting to show. I'm going to go in with a darker yellow color now, make it a little bit brighter. So I just went with this middle shade right here, because obviously I like this color because I use it a lot. Nice and bright. I'll pack it on again. 2 times charm. Okay. Cool. I did that. So that's what my inner corner looks like. Can you even see it? Okay, yeah, you can see it. You probably can't see the rest from afar, right here. And again, you're kind of in the shadow for me. Doesn't matter. Anyways, you get the general idea. It's going to look good when you do it. Trust me. Then I'm going to go over here, and this is Beauty Bakery Lemon Bar Face Palette. And I'm using this highlighter. I'm going to use the highlighter shade as an eyeshadow to make my inner corner look more yellow and shiny. Dual purpose, this stuff. Now, it's not getting the brightness that I want it to have, so I'm going to use my pinky. Pinky. And I'm tapping more than anything. Whoa, so much brighter. Yep. Make it look nice. I'll pick you up so you can see. Okay, so that's done. Now, here's where the fun part comes in. Tape. Okay, because I just finished the eyeshadow. I'm going to use some tape. Now, I'm going to line this up with the bottom of my eye and take it all the way to my hairline. And make sure it's straight. Okay, I caught some of my eyelashes on it. That's funny. It doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, that looks generally straight. It don't matter too much. And then the second piece, I'm going to line up with the bottom of my eyebrow. The very tip of my eyebrow is where I'm going to put this tip. And then again, I'm going to try and make sure it's relatively straight. Take it to the hairline. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah. Makeup. Cool. Where did the yellow brush that I used for this go? Oh, my eyebrow itches. Did I use this one? No. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna start yellow on top, and I'm gonna eyeball it. So I'm gonna use this yellow shade. I really don't care which one I use, but I want to use the darker ones. Get a nice pack that on here. Tap, tap, tap. I'm going to be drawing a line. This is so hard for me to do. Okay. Draw a line. And the tape is going to make a nice straight, so it doesn't really matter how much you mess up. But I'm just going to try and find a middle point. Is it going on? I can't see. I'm not on light. Yeah, it is. Okay, and try and drawing a straight line. Cross into my hairline from that corner. I might go at a little slant here. I am going to go to a little slant here. Cool. I need more color. Do it again. How's it coming? I can't see in this mirror. It's so dirty. Yeah, this thing has been on 2 tours with me and still going. Way overused. I don't care. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, looks great. Cool. So I got this top line now. My top yellow line is all done. And now I'm going to go in with black. What brush did I use for my black? I used this brush, I think. And I have a black down here that I'm going to use. You can use whatever black tickles your fancy. And now I'm going to be drawing a black line. I'm going to turn over here so you can see me do it. Taking it all the way to the hairline, slight curve at the bottom. I don't want it to really touch my eye makeup. You can, but for the most part, I feel like it doesn't need to. Oh, I didn't do the bottom of my eye. That's okay. I'll go back to it. I'm gonna do it again. Where am I at? 22 minutes. Might have to part 1, part 2 this time. No, I can do it. I can do it. Nice and dark and black. Oh, yeah. Looks great. Cool. So I have the little symbol on either side now. Oh, it looks so good. Man, I love it. Now I'm going to do the beautiful thing and take the tape off. Take the tape off. Doesn't have to be perfect. There you go. Looks great. Look it. And now it's all straight and like pretty and the edges are pretty. I didn't have to do anything crazy. Tape. Love tape. Cool. All right. Let me go back to the bottom of my eye because I forgot to do the bottom of my eye. So for the bottom of my eye, it's one color. I'm going to go in with this lighter gray that I used earlier for my Storybook Cosmetics. And just pick up a little bit of this. This is for my underneath my eye just to make it look a little bit more depth underneath it and a little bit more complete. So I'm doing the waterline underneath it. My waterline is also extremely sensitive. So if I cry on tape, it's because I always cry when I do my makeup on my waterline. And I just blend that into towards the top. And it's nothing crazy. It's nothing like too exotic or out there. But it just kind of ties in the bottom of the eye with the top of the eye and makes it look a little bit more cohesive than if you didn't do it. Yeah, it looks great. Cool. All right, did the bottom of the eye. Did that. And now I'm going to move into my face. You can do this in not really any particular order. It doesn't really matter. But I'm going to do my foundation next. I don't want to do it on my beauty brush. I want to do it on my... Oh, that was way too much. Oh, well. Less is more. Remember that less is more. It's okay. Oh, that's so much. I'm gonna blend it in. I'm also gonna put it on the other side as well, so it blends into my other side. I have piercings. If you do, you are going to want to take a little makeup wipe to the top of your piercings afterwards. Make sure that you blend in towards your neck. As you can see, this does not match my neck color, which is why my neck now looks kind of yellow, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Oh, this is so much foundation. Why'd I use so much? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I don't want to touch it. It's so much. Yeah, less is more. Less is more. Put some over here. Put some on my nose. I didn't do my nose very well earlier. I was trying to do half. I'm gonna put it on my eyebrow too. I gotta be really careful not to hit these yellow lines. You probably could do your foundation before you do the yellow and black line. I didn't think about it. I don't really care. It's not a big deal. Okay, all the way into your hairline. Don't forget to put it all the way into your hairline. It'll come out later in terms of like how when you're doing your hair, but all the way into your hairline. Otherwise, it's not gonna look great. And then you should do it onto your ear. I'm not gonna do it onto my ear because I don't want to get my any on my hearing aids. But you should put some like over your top of your ear so that your ear also matches the same color. It's like this really harsh line, and just take my finger, kind of try to get rid of this harsh line without ruining my yellow streak. Yep, looks great. Cool. All right. Blended it in as best as possible. I tried. I don't know. Doesn't look too good. I don't care. It's just a tutorial for you guys. What am I at? 26 minutes? Okay, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Alright, next. Now, I don't bake my face with the baking powder. I don't know what it's called. Setting powder. I don't do that. I use like a setting spray. But with your powder, sometimes I know that they put it on the top to kind of give some highlight. I just bought some concealer in the lightest color that they had. This is gonna be my little setting powder like brightness that brightens my face. I put a little underneath my eye, and then I'm gonna go in and clean up underneath my eye. I'm gonna take this all the way across, and then I did more on the other side, but it doesn't matter. And this brightens the top of my face, makes it look a little bit nicer. TBH. And then if I struggle to get like a nice blended line underneath my water line, I will use my finger. Fingers, they're great. Cool. So it adds a little bit of brightness on my face. Now I'm gonna bronze. I did my eyebrows before this last time. I don't really care which order you do it because it's not touching each other. It doesn't, affect one another. Now I bronze a lot of different areas of my face. Just depends on what you like to do. I pucker to find where I want it to go, and then I brush it all the way into my hairline above my eye. That's just my general idea of what to do for it. And I don't use a super dark one because that's a little bit scary for me. I'm gonna take this brush and put it in a little bit. Okay. It's there. It's subtle. I don't want it to be crazy. Cool. And then other places that I do some contouring. I'm using this lemon palette. Sorry. Did I mention that? This is my Infallible 24. This is a dewy full coverage concealer. This is what I use. Okay, cool. Anyways, going back to lemon palette. Eye bronze underneath to try and give myself a jawline that I don't have. But again, you gotta be subtle, otherwise it looks like really crazy and you don't want to go crazy. So I'm gonna take this brush and blend it out some more too. So it doesn't look too crazy. Give myself some jawline. Other places that I put some is around the edges of my face because I want to give myself some depth and dimension, and I don't want it to look like I just have a bunch of foundation on. So I'm gonna blend that towards my hairline. I'm gonna use this brush to kind of blend that in as well. I didn't do this on the other side, but I just feel like doing this. There's, makeup, there's so much freedom. You can do whatever you want. And then the last place that I'm gonna put some I almost call it concealer, some contouring is my nose. So I want to make my nose look skinnier, so I do the side of the nose. I feel like I'm going to look back at this and my mirror is going to be blocking like the entire video, but you're hearing what I'm doing, which is the important part. So, blended my nose. I'm going to get rid of this little harsh line here. Looks great. Alright, now let's do my eyebrows. Eyebrow stuff. Where's my eyebrow stuff? Here's my eyebrow stuff. Here. Okay, so I use one of these brushes, and then I'm using the Benefit Pomade, Brow Pomade, and this is shade 3, light brown, warm light brown. You can use whatever works for you, but I personally prefer the pomade. I like the little gel stuff a little bit better. I feel like it goes on easier. I'm going to start underneath the eye. I'm working away from the light, but I'm trying to be better about being on this side so you can see better what I'm doing. Okay, whatever you do. For me, at least, I don't touch this top inner corner with my actual product. I will keep it as natural as possible. Okay, I need to work towards the light for this or I might cry. My eyebrows are very important. I like to get my eyebrows right. Curve it down. Get some volume on top because my right eyebrow is skinnier than my left one. Give it some shape, some size. I used to box my eyebrows when I was in college. About my senior year of high school is when I started doing my eyebrows. And so when I went to college, I was like, box them out. And then I realized that boxing eyebrows are not the most attractive thing. But you can do it, just it doesn't look that great. And then something that I like to do that, I don't know, maybe I'm weird for it, but I do like to get some shape towards the inner, I like to bring a little line that comes a little bit in underneath my eyebrow. I feel like this helps me get a shape that I like more. And then I'm going to delete some of it. Yeah, I just like that. I think it looks nicer. I'm going to wipe this down. Wipe this off so I can reuse it and it's nice and sharp still. I haven't cleaned my brushes in forever. Alright, now I use one of these. I don't know what it's called. Use this brush to kind of blend it all in, make it look a little bit nicer. I don't touch the edge because I want to keep that edge nice and sharp. Looks a little bit more even. I didn't do this to the other side either, so I'm going to do that to the other side. I got eyelash in my eye. It's okay, I'll keep going. I gotta get going. Where am I at? 33 minutes. Next, what is this? Per Minerals Wake Up Brow Hello Bright Eye. This is what I use. This color doesn't match me. I got this originally, and then I was like, this color's disgusting, doesn't match me. But I use it for this. This thing. I love it. It helps me shape my eyebrows at the bottom to make it look really dramatic. So I'll put this stuff on the bottom. Can you see how much more definition that gives me? Maybe you can't. I don't know. You're really far away. But again, this is a tutorial more for you to learn what I'm doing rather than like me show you. Well, I guess it is for me to show you too. I'm blending it in with my pinky. Okay, yeah, cool. Now I'm gonna go in with my highlight. What else do I need to do with my face? Oh, I haven't done that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do the highlight. I use this for highlight. This again. There's a small brush I want to use for this. I think it was this brush that I used. So one of the places that I do like to highlight is my brow bone, because again, my brows give me life, give me confidence. So I do like to put a little bit of highlighter on my brow bone just to make it a little bit brighter. Give it a little bit of shimmer. Nothing crazy. I can't see in the light. I'll have to layer some more on there. It didn't show up. I forgot to tap it. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh yeah. And it's subtle, but it's just like a little like, little something, you know? Okay, cool. Other places that I put highlight. I'm gonna use this brush. My highlight. I highlight the top of my nose. Whoa, I put way too much on. I forgot to tap it. That's too much. That's way too much. Don't do that much. Oh, take that off. Okay, that's a little bit more subtle. Too much. It's still too much. Yeah, don't do that much. Okay. Whatever, it's not gonna be perfect. I don't care. Moving on. Other places that I highlight. Don't forget to tap your brush. Don't be like me. Tap your brush. I'm gonna put some over here. It will get on my black, and that's okay. But I just try not to do too much, like, I want to tap it, so that way it doesn't ruin the line that my black has. So I put some over there in that nice upper, what's it called, cheekbone, upper cheekbone. And then I do like to put a little dusting on the top of my lip, because I just think it makes it look cuter. Yes, looks great. Cool, that's done. What else do I need to do? What else do I need to do? I need my eyebrows. I did my eyebrows. I did that. Okay, so face is done now. I just need to do my eyes and finish it with some mascara. Now, typically when I do mascara, I use 2 different types of mascaras, but I just got this one recently from Araceli Beauty Monarcha Mascara. This one, it's cute. I got it in like a Secret Santa thing, like a gift exchange, white elephant. And so I've been using this. So I'm gonna use this to do my mascara. I think I mentioned this before, but my eyes are like super sensitive when it comes to any kind of product. When I was at Gold, the people would always say that I looked high because my eyes were red from the makeup I wear. But that's just because my eyes really don't like having makeup around it, which is part of the reason why I don't do makeup very regularly. I'm blinking on it so that it puts product on it without me forcing my eyelashes back and onto my makeup on my eye so that I don't get it on my eye. Also, if you do get mascara, this other side I got some mascara underneath my eyeball, and I got like this awkward line from my wand. If that happens, don't touch it. Okay, promise me, just don't touch it. Wait for it to dry and then scrape it off with your finger. Okay, that is the secret. Cruz is gaming with someone. He's being loud. It's okay. Okay, I put it both underneath and on top. Cool. And then I'll go in with my second one. I like to use this one. This one is Great Lash by Maybelline. This one. I didn't put 2 different mascaras on my other eye, but it does not matter. I really like this Araceli one. It's really nice. I'm almost out. These things I've had since tour in 2018 too. I don't replace my makeup often because I don't use it often. I don't go through things. The only thing that I really get is different types of foundation for when my shade would change throughout the season. Cool. So mascara's done. Now I'm gonna do my waterline. I like to do like a nice tight line. This is Maybelline Define a Line Ebony Black, and I don't use this side. I only use this side. And I'm gonna do my waterline now, and you're probably gonna see me cry because I get really emotional when I do my waterline. I need a break. Let's not going on evenly. Yeehaw. Okay, I have to pull this down and cry. Okay, cool. Now the top. I'm sure there's a better way than doing this. Oh. I need a break. Okay, cool. I got underneath it. I'm going to go through a little bit on the top just to darken it. I'm going to be going over this part anyways with the eyeliner. I can't talk and do this at the same time. I'm sorry. I got some on the eye. I didn't mean to do that. Oh. I'm better at my left side than my right side. Just, you know. Okay. That looks very bad. It's okay. I'm gonna cover it anyways. YOLO, don't be too exact. Doesn't matter. No one's gonna see us from really far away. Alright, eyeliner. I hate eyeliner. I'm really bad at it. If I mess up the shape, you're not allowed to diss me. I use the L'Oreal Infallible, the Super Slim Liquid Eyeliner. I feel like this is the holy grail. It's really good. This nice line like this. But I also suck at putting eyeliner on. Okay, cool. Now, when I do this, typically the shape you want to go for when you do any kind of eye is from like your nose towards your brow line. Okay, so I'm going to go for like the middle of this yellow. I'm going to stop at the yellow, but this is the ideal shape that you have for your nose. I know there's like an exact line, but I'm not sure what it is. But that's usually just the what that I do. The line that I use to try and line it up to make it work. Oh, that didn't look that bad. I don't look bad. Okay, and then I'm going to try and close my eye but not close my eye and connect the line across. I'm being too light. It doesn't want to go. try to aim under before and then work my way up and fill it up, because I'd rather it be under and then fill in and then slowly work my way up than it be over and then have to correct that line on the top. You know what I'm saying? Do you catch what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna slowly like paint it on the line. That didn't turn out too bad. It's pretty similar to my other one. Not the exact same, but no one's checking too hard. It's not like anyone's gonna kill me for it. I'm filling in this top. I'm gonna take it all the way over to my waterline. Now, something that you can do, that you don't have to do, is I give myself little cat eyes on the inner corner, where I try to create a little line. Just took out an eye boogie. Okay, I gotta wipe that off. This is a little inner corner cat. I didn't do it as dramatic over on this side, but this side is the inner corner cat. Let's see if we can try and match it over here. Oh, I can't. It hurt. Okay, so yes, that is how I did my eyeliner, and then my cat. Okay, now I need to do falsies. I think is the last thing I need to do, and then some lip gloss. Did I do everything else? I'm looking at my eyes. Yeah, I think it's just falsies. Okay, cool. So, for falsies, I'm using Juvia's Place Nubian Lash Ilaria medium volume. It is 60 millimeters. I have two different pairs in this one, so don't look at the other pair. But this is the pair that I'm using. Boom. Hopefully this is the right one. If it's not, it's this other one that I got from online. Just use a pair of falsies that you like. I like Juvia's Place because they're nice and wispy, and I feel like the wispy ones look good on me. Now, I want to preface with the fact that I have not worn falsies a whole lot. I started with SDMB. We were required to wear them at Gold, but once you get on tour, you can't really buy makeup, and I didn't know until after I was on tour. So I just didn't wear falsies for the season, and it was fine. But I would like for you guys to wear falsies because they do look better. I'm using an eyelash glue that I found on Amazon. It's called Lily Lashes, and it's extremely messy, but aside from all of the yuckiness on it, it actually works really well. Had a lot of good reviews, so that's the one that I got. And again, I'm not great at putting these on, so please don't diss me too hard on my placement because it'll probably suck. Ah, not too bad. Cool. Now I'll press it together. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I did okay. A little messy I didn't let my mascara dry all the way, but that's okay. It looks fine. Cool. And now, make sure when you get your falsies that you trim them. Okay, so, because they're not gonna go all the way across because you don't have a whole lot of eyelash in your inner corner. So trim them, snip them up, and then I'm left with this little piece. Now I like to use this little piece on my bottom inner corner. That's where I get this little flare over here. I really like I like the shape on me. It's not something you have to do. You can just wear falsies on top. But I think it makes me look extra cool. And it's show makeup. How often do you get to look like super exaggerated? You know, in life? I don't know. The middle schoolers at CGUHS, they'll always be wearing some wild makeup, TBH. Which is none of my business. Okay, I grabbed it with the wrong hand and now I have to like switch it around. How am I gonna do this? Oh, don't drop it. Okay. And I put this underneath. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, cool. And then I'll finish putting on my lip. And this is another one I got for like a white elephant gift exchange. We are fluid. Heartbreakers. We are fluid. I don't know. I didn't want to put on a super like bright red lip. I would prefer that you put on something that's a little bit more reddish pink than bright red. I probably could put on another lipstick. I do try to bring up my sides here. I forget what it's called, like your Cupid's bow or something. I don't know. But I try to lift it a little bit. Don't forget to check your teeth. Boom! I forgot blush. That's okay. This is one thing I forgot. Oh, I use this e.l.f. one. I've had this forever. It's called Blushing. I've had this one forever. It's so dirty. But again, I don't go through this stuff like a whole lot. Tap, tap, tap. I smile first to see where I want to place it. And then place it with a straight face. Because I found that if I place it with a smile, then I get a little crease right here. So I'm just going to put and bring some color back to my face. And then I'm going to take a dab. Small dab. On my nose to bring back some color in my nose. Cool. That's it. That's show makeup. This is what it looks like. I'll bring you closer. This is the show makeup with everything done. This is what you'll be doing this season. I have my hair back, tied back out of the way. I'll show hair soon, but it's just going to be a slick back bun. It's not going to be anything crazy. Cool. So, this is the show makeup, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions.